Hi, welcome to Quest for Details. I'm Nate, and we are on a section of Pewter Creek. This one is right across from the grocery outlet in Hidden Valley here in California. And this is what it looks like, an untouched bed of jaspers, agates, bonites. Excuse my hands, I will wash them. I just got done weed whacking for about 8 hours and pulling weeds and all that kind of stuff. But we have a spray bottle, we have a bag, we have this beautiful bed of awesome stuff. And we have a spray bottle. It's semi-functional. Look at the beautiful green serpentine, that piece of bonite. Okay, so we'll wander around. There's lots of landscape rock, landscape tuff, the wonderscape stone, as I call it, and jaspers and agates and all kinds of weird stuff. These beds are so big and vast and they have so many tributaries that you never know what you're going to run into out here. So let's do it. As I'm getting over here to give my hands a rinse, I see that it has stayed cold enough that all of our water is still mostly algae free, which that's really cool. I think we might spend a lot of this trip walking along the edge of the water while we still have water in this channel. What are you? Blue, gray. Nah. Horrible way to start a video with this light and this stone. And that. Anyhow. Lots of pieces of landscape. I think we can just walk along and look in the water and look for pretty rocks. That's my favorite thing to do. All that water, just keep on moving. Beautiful water this year. This is a river I drink out of, so it's always nice to go upstream and see that it's aqua green. Beaver sticks here. These are beaver food, so they eat the bark. See the little chew marks on there from their teeth. Just hauling them over there. Probably under those willows there is a little hole in the bank. And these are all to be drug over there and their bark stripped off and either eaten or saved for later. Right here, this looks like a brilliant. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Definition in the layers of the terrain. The different colors. A lot going on in that one, which is good. That's nice, that's really nice. Whole mountain range in there. Whole mountain range. There's a heck of a portal stone. That's what I call these volcanic tuff when they are looking like a portal into a cave or another world. Nice sharp lines on that. Definition between in quotations, the ground in the sky. We'll take it. And that, ooh, look at that portal. There's like a hidden mountain range sticking out of it, so you're looking at some sandstone cave that you're sitting in, and that's all you can see is a far off ridge. And the layers around you are awesome. Don't need to get cut. All of the lines on the inside are dark like that. And then you can apply things like oils and darken them up even more. Nice. I see the zone I think I want to be in. Right on these ridges and slopes and water. And look down in each little spot. Yikes. And scan these. It's kind of a sideways light, so it's hard on the eyeballs and the camera. Okay, enough yammering. So I'm going to show you where we were hunting through. There's a crystal bed right there, because we have lots of them here. Look at this layer of crystals. They actually look better in the water because the light. That is just a pure layer of quartz crystals. There's the top of it. It would be like a little, it almost looks petroidal. It's kind of rounded off. I can't tell if the river did that afterwards. But those are just tightly packed quartz crystals from some cavity. It's like the inner lining of a geode or a crevice agate. Actually looks really good in the water, huh? It's like the best filter in this natural light. Yeah. But the one I had a little purple in it, so there's amethyst in this creek too. Some of these clusters have some purple. Fun, fun, fun. What are you? Weird little thing. There's some weird, I guess that's probably a white quartz, maybe with some river staining on there. Just had kind of a weird looking shape. Okay. Found some crazy geode agate things here though too, along this stretch. So keeping my eye out for all those weird mixes. There is a lot of terrain here for sure. The gravel bed just goes on and on and on. Not at my energy level will, where the sunlight will, but we can come back here a bunch of times. Found really cool things here. This is one of those spots where you're never sure what you're gonna get for some reason. It's the same river that we hunt on, but this stretch of it, I'm never disappointed though. It tends to spit out one-offs and just, you know, things that you didn't even know were in this river and stuff, and then not your usual mix. So sometimes I avoid it because I'm like, man, that can be hard hunting, but in that same way it always seems to pay off because the jaspers and cherts I'm just not seeing that much of, but there are some killer things here, I guarantee it. So we're going to keep poking around and eventually we'll stumble into it. And it's a beautiful evening. And we're not at work anymore. And there's a chunk of chert right there. Beautiful green chert. Let's walk down to the water. It must be the day of little landscapes. We'll take that one. You can see it's a virtue. It's little. It's distinct. It's non-fractious. Yeah. Uh-oh, mostly landscape in there. Gotta get some other stuff. It's up to the river. We won't complain. Well, you guys can complain, but I can't. Two pretty cool picture stones. This one right here. And one a little bit beyond it. This has got good colors and nice contrast between the red base of it and the white top. Ready for a little world scene. Ooh. Glad we picked that one up. That'll do. Nice little mountain range. Let's see. Anything else in here? Little crevice agate. Couple of sheets of chalcedony that filled the inside of a little crevice. A flat cavity. You can kind of see the blue tint of it. There's that very distinct little matrix pattern where it touched the matrix. The inside looks like it's super fine grooves and 2 layers. We can turn it into the shadow and bring the blue out for you. Yep. Some chalcedony infill. All of its host rock washed away. Yeah. Here's a nice chunk of obsidian. See the gray and then the black of it? There'll be shiny volcanic glass inside there. And those go all the way around. That's a score. This isn't necessarily a very obsidianish creek. And that's a nice smooth cuttable chunk. Nice high silicate. Green sedimentary rock. Franciscan chert. California chert. Those are the colors of it. That's the look of it. There's a lot of different shades of it, but here's another one. A beautiful green. What are you? Crazy chunk of jasper? Yes, sirree. We need to go get that wet. That's a crazy thing. What else is hiding in here? Man. Find 3 or 4 huge massive pieces of bone, I will call it a see, that's just regular serpentine. It can look a lot like it. There's mountains of it, but it's not translucent when you cut it. And that piece isn't. Anyhow, a lot of serpentine, mountains of serpentine all around us, but the stuff I'm getting excited about is translucent when cut, semi-translucent. Very beautiful emerald greens and such. Let's go wash this off. These crazy combos in this piece that we just picked up. Come on. Focus for me. Yeah, look at the reds in there. And the yellow combos. All the little plumes coming together. This end has a lot of bright gold to it, interlaced with the deep reds and the deep burgundies and purples. The midsection is a weird scramble, but if you look at it, it's so intricate with what's going on with it. It's insane. All the different things. This is definitely coming home with us because any section of this that you cut into, very bright and colorful. This one's like purples and reds with yellow in the middle. Or just in that one little stone. Very, very colorful little chunk. And then I picked up this. I think it's very looks like a Bible scene, you know, somewhere in an eastern desert. This, with all of its different lines and line work, and there it looks like it's woven in some sort of little leaf or something. This one that I just picked up, haven't even got wet yet. It's kind of a different creature. It's more like stains and stuff in it, but gives you more of a feeling of that tapestry painting. Mountains on the backside. Lots of smoke and mist in this canyon, you know. High enough to where the clouds are interwoven. Interesting little piece of chert here. You can see it's a layered piece of sedimentary rock. The brick red mixed with the gray. But yeah. Ribbon chert. Which is the same as Franciscan chert, so it comes around here from the Franciscan formation, and it can be called ribbon chert because it comes in thin little ribbons. This is a piece of that very nice bowenite. It's got some fracture to it, but on either side of the fracture, nice sugary green. Not gonna lick it because my mouth is so dry, but this is a very lickable serpentine. But you don't have to take my word on that. You can make your own decisions. Oh, eek! Aye! Look! Cavernous goodness. There's a nice... with the blades coming down into there. Looks like with quartz on top of them. So maybe a actual calcite creature because of the blade work in there. And then the quartz on calcite. And there's a little cave to live in. My house is over those hills. There's Mount Santa Helena. And then Cobb. Yeah. Beautiful. Crow? I think we might grab this. No, it's a good one. It's got a lot of patterning going on. It looks faded on the outside, but it'll be dark on the inside. But, I'm gonna think about that. Just wanted to show you these. As I'm pouring them out of the water here. A little ingot, a little medallion of Wonderscape stone, and then this beautiful, beautiful chunk of serpentine. This will be a translucent. It's obviously a lighter shade, but still a semi-translucent. And I love these colors. These patterns come out really, really beautiful. And I saw this piece of chert here. Really dark edge on there. Most of the Franciscan ribbon chert has a little layer of clay that kind of bedded in with the whole thing in its origins. That's usually what you see as a crust on it. But there's that high silicate. Salacious sediment. This is what I'm dealing with. Half of rock hounding is making up your mind on what to look at closely enough to fall in love with it, right? I guess a lot of things are like that. I guess that's why we're questing the details. We're just trying to slow down as much as we can. Bridge pieces, I never knew these were there, so an older bridge must have come out across here at one time. Big cement blocks laying underwater looking creepy. And the creatures are all dancing on the surface of the water. It's really captivating. It's like a bunch of ice skaters just trying not to hit each other. You can see the edge of a big old chunk of chalcedony. Yep, that's a chunk of quartz. Quartz! It's regular white, massive quartz. Massive quartz on the bridge. There's a nice red piece of wonderscape stone. Not a whole lot of patterning going on with that one. I think we'll leave it. We got a pretty full bag. Okay. Nice lens of bonite right there. Sure you're starting to be able to see the green of it yourself. Hopefully. If you've been following along on the quests, that's why I'm showing it so much, is so that everybody can get more of an idea of what it is in the wild. I think we're going to start wandering back that way. What are you? Some sort of strange volcanic stone? Don't know. But yeah, maybe just a short little video, a little sunset wander. We got our rock hounding on, and we got to look at some pretty things. Not me, the rocks and the mountains. One last piece of nice jasper, real fine stripey all the way through it. Pinks and greens to fill the bag up on the way back. Those fine stripes of chalcedony all through the whole thing. Ooh, golds. Yep, chunk. Yes, I am snagging up every gigantic chunk of bonite on the way back. And chert. It's pretty fracturous, I think we'll leave it there. Somebody can appreciate it more. Or ... One more slab of salacious green. Really pure, a little bit of brown to the whole thing. Again, thin little layer of prehistoric clay, top and bottom, not much. You can see that it was a layer. And amongst all this other sedimentary sandstones and everything else, this is all the Franciscan stuff we're talking about. And yet, all these mountains around you see are predominantly serpentine. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you for joining me. I hope that wherever you are out there, you're getting outside a little bit, enjoying yourself. And if not, I hope that I was able to bring it to you. So I hope you're joining me again. Please consider it. And until then, please take care of yourself. And if you get the chance, take care of each other. quest on. Quick update here from the side of the reservoir, my little commute home. These are osprey that have been in the video since the beginning of the quest for details, and I like to assume that they're the same couple because they can tend to mate for life and come back to the same spots and do the same thing every year. And he or she is up there with the chicks, and the other one is out flying around. And these osprey live, that's a nest that PG&E has made for them so that they don't nest on the electric lines. They live by this big body of water that's out here. It's actually got a lot of fish in it. And ospreys are a crazy bird because they eat, they can eat up to 6 or 7 fish in a day. So for an animal, that's a lot of hunting and a lot of success. And these show up here every year. There's actually 2 pairs. There's another pole a little ways away from here, and they all share a territory. Hi! Just letting everybody know you were back. Tomorrow she has to sit there in 102 degrees and keep her wings out to shade the chicks all day long. And you can recognize them because they live by the water and they have the large white square patches under their wings. Hi. Thank you for the show. This is where the bald eagles and stuff live, as I was saying. Also, so we're out here in the ridges of the mountains that run in between the big populated valleys, and these are the less unpopulated zones. In between, that's where I hide out here. See you guys at the next spot.